Hello, people. Welcome back to more sunshine. Yes.
Today we're going to a whole new world.
A whole new world.
If somebody was gonna get that.
Okay.
But yeah,
Just-
well,
Did you show the intro cutscene thing just so you could ignore it?
I always have the intro cutscene when we go back to Delfino Plaza. This is my way of saying that, oh hey, we're back in the plaza for once. Because now we have to make our way to the seventh world. Technically, you can access this one first if you are a boss.
Or you have a lot
What?
of time on your hands?
Or if you have a lot of time on your hands. I'm still not great at doing this, but, you know. So,
Oh,
normally you have to unlock the rocket nozzle to get up to World 7, but, you know, if you feel like being one of those little, skip people, then you can do something a little bit better than that.
they're called speedrunners, Pink. Gosh.
Well, you know, you don't have to be a speedrunner to try to, you know, sequence break. I mean, this is totally a speedrun right here. Oh!
I'm skeptical.
I'm sure I'll get this on my second attempt. I mean, it's not that hard.
You've done it before.
I have done it before. It's not as difficult as it looks. It's just making sure you have enough space to perform a triple jump.
It's also
Damn it,
making sure the
Clean
camera.
the shrine gate already.
I'll clean it when it needs to be cleaned. It can hold a little bit more grime yet.
Clean is better than dirty.
And if you do it just right, you can grab the legend. Here's the entrance to level 7.
You tried to be fancy and it failed.
Well, actually, I just want to enjoy the view first. Because you can really see a lot of the freaking plaza up here.
Wasn't there? I guess there's not also like weird Yoshi barrier on that pipe.
Nope, this one is just open for business, so you literally can't go to this world first. But, you know, if you want to actually do it the way that doesn't take as long, and is, you know, the intended method, you can just grab the rocket
Well,
nozzle.
technically, the unintended method doesn't take as long because you can do it immediately.
Well, okay, and if you are good enough
In
at
the
doing
long
it-
term of things, it doesn't take as long. But
And if you want to take total game time, this method takes longer.
Yeah, I didn't even have to go through this series here. I could have just rocket nozzled because I haven't been using the rocket nozzle very much in this series because it's hilariously dangerous from a no damage perspective.
that's what makes it fun.
There we go. It just takes you right up to the top on its own.
It's not like there's not plenty of other dangerous things that you do when you don't need to.
I mean, it's true. But welcome to Pianta Village.
That's what I was about to say that. Damn it, Pink.
So this place is kind of interesting. It's one of the smallest worlds since it's literally just this village area. But holy crap, this is where the game decides to get a bit more difficult.
Yeah, I remember having trouble here.
Even the first quest is actually, you know, you can get messed up kind of bad because Mario reacts very poorly to fire, just like in Mario 64.
He certainly does.
Also, I love that line. No, none of these. They seem to be acting normal. My little darlings have nasty fevers and it's driving them mad. Normally I grab them by their tails and spike them into the ground, but they're too hot to touch now. This lady has problems, by the way.
Why did she throw you?
Well, once a chuckster, always a chuckster.
Confront this chuckster. They drive me to splat.
So, the chain goblins are making fire goop everywhere, and yeah, you touch it and Mario's probably gonna get chain burned. And he really doesn't like fire, as you can probably guess.
Speaking of chucksters, is that one in this level?
It is!
Oh.
Oh my. Oh my.
So, okay, you basically have to do exactly what the lady told you, which is grabbing them by the tail, but you don't spike them into the ground, oh no. Instead, you make use of what the second NPC told you about and spike them into the spring. You can hold on to them pretty much as long as you want until they start heating up again. If they're starting to catch fire again when they're in your hands, for heaven's sakes, let go, unless you like the idea of having crispy fingers. And I ain't talking about chicken.
So are you?
So at this point, I'm just like, there's fire goo there. Am I gonna be able to angle this? Let's be safe and just give it a little nudge.
That's very sad, kind of.
Yeah, it's just like, I could have launched him all the way into the water, but then I took one look at the fire there, it's just like, no. Get in there!
Can I just say that these chumps seem incredibly adorable for some reason?
Well, I mean, you'll get Lena approving with you on that one.
I mean, chain chomps are usually pretty cute. They're just circles with teeth.
Such that cute, you'll get burnt! Trust me, I can see the fire. I understand. Oh. Danger, danger!
Welcome to Cornelia! Welcome to Cornelia!
Oh no.
The NPCs here are having a rough day.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna get rocket in a later reason where the entire place gets on fire.
Spoiler is gone!
It's not already on fire enough.
I mean, this game was from 2004, I want to say.
Spoilers, King Kong dies.
Well, that was a
yeah,
great shot.
That's what happens if they hit a wall item.
Yeah. These things have pretty hilarious physics, I have to say. This is a great start to a world.
This mission kind of reminds me of a Mario Party minigame. Except
yeah.
instead of launching chomps around, you had to make them follow you with a whistle.
Yeah, I knew exactly which one you were talking about, because that mission is hilarious. In that minigame.
Minigame, Pink.
Yeah. That minigame is, like, really funny to watch people who are not very experienced at it attempt it.
Is that in 4?
That's... I know it was one of the GameCube ones, because I played it, and thus it has to be 4 or 5.
I think it's 5.
I think that's one of the minigames that has a record, too, so... Who can guide their chain chomp the fastest? Like, no, stop wiggling into the fire, you pest!
Maybe one day they'll make a Mario Party game that's good again. Or like, well, not good, but like Mario Party, you know?
Into the water with ye!
So what you're saying is, you want the dice-based gameplay back, right?
I would like a Mario Party game that is not 9 or 10.
I just want to point out, just how amusing
Always be kind to your pets.
Yeah, how amusing that is, considering you were just... It's like, I know this is a video game, please do not grab your pets by the tail, stretch them, and try to launch them into a spring in real life, please don't!
Even if they are on fire.
Even if they're on fire, there's this thing called a hose.
There's this thing called consult a professional.
Yes.
There's this thing called a pocket.
So I like the shading on the shines at night. They're interesting looking.
Yeah.
Well, it's a sun in the middle of the night.
Very, shiny, I guess.
Hey, Piantissimo's crazy climb! You couldn't avoid him forever, Neo. He's here!
Is this
Oh my god!
is this the second or third time he's shown up?
The third and final time we see El Piantissimo.
Hey, el Piantissimo, mi hermano, ¿cómo has estado?
It's not the last time you see him, it's the last time you have to do something with him, I guess.
Bro, that's
Allow me
you!
to play to you the song of my people!
Listen, and Pianta people have no connection with him. Apparently this guy does things that the Pianas really don't approve of.
Also, he's Hispanic, not Mexican, technically.
Well, he's also a
is a
mailman, but...
Yes, there is a difference.
There's a lot of...
We do not
There's a
move
big
right.
difference.
Impressive, eh? Are you at the red heat? Then get set and go! So this is one of
Well, we do good fight, but, you know.
This is like the easiest one of them all because water sliding exists.
Easy enough that you're allowed to smash your face into the wall, I guess?
Yeah. That and, you know, this tree. Mario behaves really odd when running up this tree. Especially once you get a little bit further up. Then his legs are just all like... I didn't have them this time, but sometimes his legs start moving a lot faster than they're supposed to. But yeah, that was a difficult shine. You know, it's just one...
Also, we had to honor tradition of Koopa the Quick and climb the pole before the guy came real.
Yes.
It's like jumping into a door in Mega Man games. It just has to be done.
Well, let's see what the dancer has to say about this. Oh. Now, be off! What do you think? Wow, you must be tired. Actually, that's a very small bit of platforming for this game. Very small bit. And that's our 69th shine. We're halfway there.
Piantissimo does both the sprinting and the endurance running.
Goopy Inferno.
The Goopy Inferno. So this is one of the most unique shines in the game because of this.
A jerk.
He's not even waiting around anymore. You don't get FLUDD right from the start. And now you have to deal with this. FLUDD's right there. And it's surrounded by that.
I want to ask, did Junior cause this or were the chain chomps going wild on this place?
This was definitely Junior. Like, without a doubt.
Say that Junior didn't cause the chain chomps.
Some narrow dodging there, but yeah. Everybody's kind of having a bit of a freak out.
Well, their home is on fire.
It's like super on fire. You do not want to touch that. You know how Mario behaves in like Lethal Lava Land?
Oh, the game even addresses that. The question about the chain chomps. They're not responsible.
No, it's not them this time! And there, of course, helped everybody evacuate. It's now trapped in the center of the Inferno. Even the mushrooms are on fire.
How does that happen?
I don't know, but yeah, this place, this is one of the most memorable shines of the game because it is dangerous! Like, it's different when you're in a void and you can't do anything, but now...
And this jet then throws you into the lava!
Yeah, that's real nice there, guy. Okay, so, you know, there's two ways to do this. I'm gonna start off with the way you're not supposed to do it.
Oh, of course.
So you can kind of climb along this particular bar that's not on fire, so you can get up to a little bit of a higher point of view. Get a little bit of tree climbing. Because normally you're supposed to go under the Inferno, but we're gonna go over the Inferno because that sounds like a great idea. Because yeah, if you try to jump into the Inferno, you will die very, very quickly. Like, very quickly.
It's like you're jumping in the lava.
Yep, because Mario doesn't go very high when he touches the Inferno, so he falls right back into the fire pretty fast. So we need a place to land from up here, so let's kind of consider our options. Can't really get a good view, but we're gonna go for it. Go for that burning mushroom right there. There we go.
I'm gonna call it. One of the outtakes is you missing that jump.
Well, we'll see. But for now, we have FLUDD back. So that's pretty much skips the entire freaking episode.
Wow.
It's kind of awesome, and it's not actually all that hard to pull off Skip either.
Yeah, about that. The method I used to clear this mission back when I played this game, I went into the lake and little by little splashing my way through the group.
There are ways to do this that you're not supposed to, but you know, that's part of what makes Sunshine fun, is that there's a lot of really breakable stuff.
It was kind of stupid, but also kind of fun.
Also, if you want blue coins, you'll have to start spraying that Inferno at some point, because there's a lot of them just in that episode.
So, like, why do you get a shine in that for not solving the problem at all, really?
Because you have FLUDD, and it's just, you know, expected that you're gonna go clean it up after the screen fades.
It's implied you're doing your job.
You know, you don't have to do it. You saved the mayor, who was covered in fiery goop, but now we have to actually do this right. So, the intended method for doing this is actually rather long and very dangerous.
Hey, I just realized that you're playing a Mario game and you don't have 99 lives.
Not yet. A lot of it just becomes from, like, in a lot of Mario games, when I record this, I'll end up saving the game and then just, you know, reloading the file if I mess up. But in all the missions where we had secret areas and other places where I could die and just restart at the secret area, that's where a lot of our lives went, was failed attempts at those.
Fair enough.
We do what?
Also, that guy is still on fire.
Yeah, he's on fire. He has a blue coin, not surprisingly.
How did he get here from the, plaza?
I mean, I'm sure there's just multiple people that carry around mushrooms. Yes, it's the exact same shade of color, but you can't be the same person.
I like how he pauses every time you talk to someone.
It's like, oh, maybe he's asking for help.
Oh no, he's still ignoring me. Oh, help me! He thought there's a body of water right in front of me.
Oh hey, the Toot Toot sisters actually want to help for once, sort of, by dancing, because that's all they know. So if you go all the way around, there's a Pianta letting you know where you should start your adventure. So he understands that this is the way that you need to go, because he knows the underworkings. At least I think so. This makes...
so this guy goes underground.
He knows the underground. He knows that this is the road to the mayor. So let's go!
He has connections.
So, this is the episode where Mario gets to be a monkey for a while, and this is also, like, where the whole gate controls issue really gets on my nerves, because I have to be keeping in the back of my mind, like, the entire time that B is to let go when you're vertical, and A is to let go when you're horizontal.
For some reason, I don't remember that ever giving me trouble in this game.
It's one of those things that I understand what they were getting at when they made the controls that way, but that's just not how my brain functions.
Like, it doesn't sound like the way anyone's brain should function, but I don't remember it being a problem.
It is the way that the brain of Shigeru Miyamoto works, because he programmed this game, remember?
I guess that's true. Well, directed it at least.
Directed it, yeah.
Miyamoto is not a programmer. You would show him the programming language and it'd be all like,
Does it make Mario? Good job.
Hey, to be fair, he made Donkey Kong, so...
He does know some programming.
Yeah, he knows some. Enough that he can probably understand what programmers are talking about when things are going wrong.
Please understand Java.
No, Java really kind of sucks a lot. Don't make games in Java.
Yeah.
It's like, I know there's plenty...
And I'm being told to program in Java, so hey.
Yeah, because it's one of the easiest things to learn, because it's one of the most English languages when it comes to actually programming. Like, it has like the least distance between actually trying to speak and telling a computer what to do.
I don't know anything about programming, but when I look at programming languages, my brain hurts. That's my contribution.
Dude, you have no idea.
I haven't done programming in ages. I mean, it's fun to have an education in, but... So, now that we've made our way all the way here, we can quickly find out that this is not the one you're supposed to go up. This is, like, supposed to represent your part of the way there.
Oh my, we're on fire.
It's the checkpoint.
Actually, wait. This is the way to go, I think. But unfortunately, we're being ganked and we can't really do much about it, so I have to wait for the right opportunity to get out of here and not get my butt caught on fire. This is really nerve-wracking.
Yeah, this mission... It's kind of funny you say it's the most memorable, because it takes the entire game's main gimmick away from you.
That's a lot of what people remember in this game, is all the spots without FLUDD, but, you know, that's because they're more memorable because they're stepping outside of the normal formula of the game.
Yeah.
So do you think this could taste like chili or something?
It probably tastes like burning.
Yeah, you know, if you can get over the fact that your mouth's gonna be literally on fire, then you might be able to
It will probably destroy your taste buds and you won't be able to taste it. Even if it does taste like something.
Take that, bird! Stop pooping!
What did that bird do to you?
It tried to poop fire on me!
Well... Okay.
In order to actually take this bird out, though, you literally need to knock it far enough to the ground that you can step on it, so good luck.
I have to ask why that bird is pooping fire.
Because
it tried to eat some of the fire goop. Obviously.
Okay, that joke in full circle then.
And yeah, here's a demonstration of just how far your shotgun blast goes.
Shotgun blast.
And most of it, you know, dissolves before it actually hits the ground. So you can't just stand up here and clear everything, you have to actually go down there and get to work. So that was this shine, and it's definitely one of the crazier ones in the game.
So that...
Oh man, outtakes.
So if it's implied that Mario cleans up all the goop after the screen fade, that means collecting the blue coins is canonical.
Well, maybe he just leaves them anyways. Maybe they're poison.
No, poison is purple in video games.
So, you know how I mentioned, like, things can go really wrong with this episode? Well, things can go really wrong with this episode.
You don't say.
It's like, I'll just grab his tail again. Nope, that doesn't work.
I love... Wow. I love that voice sample.
Mario really doesn't like fire in this game.
It seems like someone lacks proper training. He's talking about you.
I made a mistake here. Mistakes were made. Mama!
Those
chain chomplets are really relentless too, jeez.
Yeah, if they see you, they're coming for your face.
It's like they're on fire or something.
It's like, I thought I'd have enough time to quickly launch it, but nope!
Well, I don't know about you, but my first instinct when I'm on fire is not to rush towards someone and try to kill them.
Okay, so, you know how I mentioned that, if you manage to jump into the Inferno here, you're just gonna die from getting chain burned?
Oh, wow, that is quick.
I couldn't move at all there, like, he was just dead.
Oh man! The outtake I called wasn't there.
I love